Hello Summoners and Summonettes, it's Gordon here, and today, on another episode of Mastering the Mid Lane, how fitting, we are on Veigar in the mid lane. So let's go ahead and pick up D-Ring, Double Health Pot, as well as Rewarding Totem. The skin just makes sense because it is Christmas today. And because it is Christmas, I want to give some stuff back to you guys. I do it, I think I do this every year, but multiple ways to get things from me this year. One, leave a comment below just saying your favorite holiday traditions. Doesn't have to be Christmas because we are a holiday neutral stream here. You can celebrate whatever you want the holidays. Just let me know your favorite tradition that you do and you'll be eligible for, I guess I have to clarify, this is NA only though, unfortunately, because I'm giving away mystery gifts from my own RP. So gotta be on NA, but I'll select a random comment, I'll message that person, hit them up with the mystery gift, and then, oh my god, my laundry's done. That's gonna ring all game. But that second, I should be streaming at some point Christmas Day. I don't know when I'll be live, but I will be doing mostly viewer games as well as giving away some mystery skins during that time as well. So look out for that because that is a thing that is happening. And let's go ahead and get into the game a little bit here though. We are playing Veigar against this Jace, so not the best matchup for us early on. Jace can go pretty hard with the poke, as he's doing right now. I'm just going to exhaust him right now, because I don't feel like, well, I missed that Q. I don't feel like fighting the man, and I'm just weak as hell early on, to be honest. So I had to exhaust him, because he could have potentially all-into me there, so that was, it kind of sucks that I had to use exhaust already, but what can you do? Alright, so hit him there with the Q as well as got the last hit on the minion, so that's not too bad. I'm just going to throw down this awful stun, but we did get actually a heck of a lot of auto attacks on him there. And he actually took so much minion damage here. Look at his health. So we're in an okay spot right now. He does have Ignite still, so he has some KP on us, some kill pressure, but he kind of just chunked himself down for basically free there. Let's go ahead and get the double Q combo there. Nicely done. We'll put another point in my Q. I don't even care for my W. I'm not trying to do battle with this guy ever. Just trying to get some last hits where and when I can. But gonna be going for a pretty CDR. Oh my god, that's not good. A pretty CDR heavy build here. We're gonna go for that Frost Queen's Claim into a Marlonomicon and just try and stack our Q for a day and a half, and then we'll be really big, hopefully, later into this game here. But a double kill coming out for the enemy. Okay, they have a Echo in the jungle. Gotta remind myself that. And speaking of, alright, we have to flash right here, else we're gonzo. So, had to flash, which sucks, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. Jace doesn't have hardly any mana, so not too terrified of him pressuring me, going for a kill at all now. So at least we have that relief. But yeah, no summoner spells on us. A little bit at risk of dying here, but I think for now we are fine. Let's go ahead and pick up this W. Oh god. And we'll just throw it on this wave to thin it out just a little bit. I don't want it crashing into our turret here. We'll get both of these bad boys low and Q them. Okay. Jace did just go back, so now I'm going to push the living crap out of this and try and get this to his turret. We'll just Q that to secure those minions, and then we'll try and Q the siege minion as well as that caster minion behind it. Beautiful, and we'll just auto attack that. Nice! So some nice last hitting here coming in the mid lane. 1 for 1 up in the top lane, unfortunate. But let's go ahead and go back. And where's my Morello? There we go. We'll go for Morello, and we'll go double pot. I was going to try and sneak in a Fairy Charm there, but I need to have some potions against this guy. My whole team is getting slaughtered at the moment. This is not okay. And I don't think we'll be able to pick up a kill just because I really want to farm, so it's going to be hard for me to harass him if I'm trying to get some Q stacks here. Ideally, I want to get a stack with the Q and hit him with the second portion because it hits 2 targets, but that could be very hard to do at some points, so we'll try our best, but prioritizing Q stacking over harassing here. This guy's just going to try and aggress on me whenever he can. He's going to jump on me here, and I'm going to make sure to combo him. Okay. We missed the Q, but ow! My face. He did take a turret shot though, and we got to proc the Thunderlord, so that's not too bad, but that's still freaking hurt, man. Alright, go on him right now. He actually just dies. Alright, what? How did that miss? We're gonna go ahead and just throw down the exhaust, so he's gonna die. Nicely done. Was able to bait him in to committing right there with the exhaust. Didn't die because I had that defensive summoner spell. So before he plopped his damage control on me, we're able to get that exhaust off. I cannot talk. I'm just gonna throw down the W onto that to kill that, and then we're gonna Q those and we're gonna dip because I feel like Echo has to be here. So I'm respecting that, and we're just gonna leave the wave where it is. It's gonna shove. Eventually, I don't care if he freezes it, I just need to go back or else I'm at risk of death here. So, not too bad. We got the Frost, or the Spell Thief's Edge, we got the Fairy Charm, and some potions again. So, we'll just take these little advantages and hopefully snowball into a Fed Veigar here. We do see Echo right there. Yeah, be a little... That was a nice trade, but gotta be respectful. Give up the pink, because Jace is right there, and he could hit you. Alright, yeah, sorry for that buzzer, but you guys are going to hear that quite a bit this video. I think it buzzes like every, what would that be, 5 minutes? Ugh. Oh well, it's not too bad. Alright. Need to continuously farm this Q here. Don't have too much CDR at the moment. Ew, I could have got that one. Alright, let's just throw down. Oh, that Q was so bad. Alright, let's make sure we're getting these double Qs as much as possible. But we actually can't get the double Q if we're just bad at this game. Alright, there we go. That's what we want. More of that. Alright, let's see if this guy will... Oh my god, something's happening upstairs. This guy's gonna aggress on me, yeah. I can just feel it, man. Alright, we're gonna combo him. A lot of damage right there. We're gonna get the WQ auto attack, proccing that Thunderlords. And we're holding onto our ult. We're going to try and hit him with that all-in at some point. Ow. Nice job of him going behind the wall there and then throwing that Shock Blast combo over. Echo's actually bottom, so I'm not terribly afraid of the Jace just by himself. He does have full health again because he stepped on some pots, but I'm only really afraid if they combo me here. Alright, we're both just going to exchange Qs, and we'll leave that pink ward where it's at. I'm not even gonna bother trying to press it because Echo could just fly over the wall and be like, what's good, and hit me. We don't want him to be like, what's good, and hit me. Alright, let's try and finish off these 2 minions with the Q here. Bada bing, bada boom, nice. Sipping on that potion, just gonna make sure we stay relatively healthy here against this Jace. I would really like to try and pressure for that pink ward, but it's not worth it. Gonna go ahead and stand over here. Okay, he actually doesn't have mana. I thought he had mana for EQ combo, but he does not. Our AP is getting up there. We are stack lacking ever so slightly. Let's go ahead and secure this bad boy with an auto, and we'll grab both of those. Okay. Bard is roaming to help me take out that pink. What a gentleman and a scholar. And I KS it. I knew Echo was waiting, man. Alright, I'm just going to throw out the zoning E just to make sure they don't try and all in him. I feel like the Echo was waiting for the longest time right there. What a bully. Alright, getting some nice minions here. I actually go for an E and a W max second. I think E is just so great for picking people off in the game. Oh, we have enough for this. We need to go back and get this. Our gold generation is going to skyrocket once we pick this up. But, yeah, I think Event Horizon is just such a great spell for picking people off and obviously allowing you to combo. All your damage, honestly, a lot of your damage is not in the W. Sure, your W makes for a, a pretty nasty combo, but a lot of your damage is in your ult and just poking them down with Q. So I like to alternate it. Some people max W, but I think E is really strong and underrated. Gonna go ahead and spam ping Mia on Jace. He did go get blue, okay. We're at plus 52, so 52 out of 71 last hits have come from our Q, which is pretty good. I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and try and get a little bit more, though. Nice. Oh, God. It's beginning. It's beginning. My team's getting Dunkin' Donuts. Alright, let's go ahead. Wait, did Jace just... Yeah, Jace just picked up a kill there. That sucks. Alright. Gonna have to kill Israel a whole bunch this game. Let me move around some items. Okay, he just jumped in, so this is gonna be... Oh... Got the Thunderbolt's word. Alright, we have to flash out of that so I don't get hit by that. We can actually all in here still. So, I lied. We're actually dead though. If I pressed R, I was gonna try and press R on that guy, but wasn't close enough. That was bad. That was bad. Shouldn't have exhausted Echo. He already used his abilities on... I guess I wasn't in range to exhaust Jace. Yeah, that was just bad. I should have all-in one of them right away, and I kind of went halvesies. Alright, let's go ahead and buy boots, and we'll buy another fairy charm here, because we are going for that Merlot, like I said. Oh, that was so bad. I should have Frost Queened way earlier. The flash was okay, but everything else is pretty piss poor right there. Unlucky. Oh well, I think we'll be fine. Whoa. Oh my god, I just noticed Poppy's 1 and 4. Okay. I still have a lot of faith this game. I mean, our bot lane is just getting absolutely smacked. Okay, shut down. That's good, though. That's good. But a Fit Irelia is just going to make Ezreal look absolutely worthless, in my opinion. So, we're in an okay spot. And I'm on Veigar. I mean, I'm forever farming, so that is okay, too. Or trying to forever farm. Wow, I missed that. Siege Minion! Alright, let's see if we can, Dunkin' Donut this Jace here. Lee Sin's off to the side. Maybe we can bait Echo coming in. So we'll play a little bit aggressive here. Echo is coming actually. No balls, dude. No balls. Alright, we'll just safely last hit. I want to see. Yo, we can do this, man. We can do this. Okay, he's just going to get hooked and almost die. Oh, he kicked him into my Horizon Burst him. Nice. Got the kill there right before he... I don't know if his ult was off cooldown, but if it was, that was a beautiful combo there out of us. And they're just going to get cleaned up here. Press R, he's... Oh. Well, I thought I could maybe get a kill for Christmas, but Irelia is a Grinch. Alright, not bad though. That was a really nice combo from myself and Lee, just locking down the Echo, not allowing him to get his ult off. Taking him out real quick and then just clean up there. It was a little bad of us. 2 of us went bot and Lee Sin went top. I guess I should have just stuck with Lee Sin. Maybe he would have lived there, but can't say for sure. But I think we could have let him live there. So unlucky he had to die, but overall definitely really worth it for us. Alright, like I said, alternating maxing W and E just because I'm weird. Oh my god. Alright, we're actually fine. So gonna go ahead and slow her. Oh. That's pretty ham. I'm dead, I think, but yeah. That's just unlucky that he has his ult and he can turret dive like that. I played that pretty much as well as I could have played it, I think. I don't think I needed... Ooh, that's awkward. If he had flash, I was going to die regardless if I ran this way, because he flashed in on me, so I'm just going to say I played that pretty much as well as I could have, which is unfortunate that I still died. But all is good. He has no ult. No ult. No ult. No ult, baby. That's what you get, man. You use your shit on me, you die elsewhere. Alright, so I'm gonna ping. Be careful. Jace is coming. Oh, God. I just did that. I just sold double potions for Fiendish Codex, man. Whatever. We're at 45% CDR already, though. I think... Did I go over? I think I did buying this. Was this 10? What do we got here? 10. 10. 10. Okay, no, we didn't go over 45% CDR, so we're lucky. I thought we did for some reason. We have some in our Runes and Masteries as well, but 45% CDR already this early into the game. Pretty sick nasty. Gonna be popping out a lot of Q combos, getting some good AP hopefully from them. So let's go ahead and just get the Siege Minion low, and the minion behind it low, and boom. And we'll be able to just farm every minion hopefully on every wave with the Qs. Got a lot of mana regen as well with these double mana items to allow us to do that. So it's looking pretty good for us to get some pretty mad stackage for Xmas here. One more auto and a Q. Beautiful. No potions, so I gotta be really respectful of people's damage here, but I'm just trying to get a bunch of stacks here with Q, so we should be fine. Line it up. Nice. And then finish it up. Booyah, got all the minions there with a Q stack, so we stack a lackin', baby. Jace with blue buff, He is off to the side. I think Lucian and I can just one-shot him if he oversteps and gets hit by a stun here, but I don't think he's going to, because he should know better than that. That W was something fierce. Don't take my stacks, baby! Alright, Ezreal off to the side. We did pick Echo already, so that's huge. We'll stand not where Jace can hit us with his combo. He actually killed Lee Sin with that. Let's see if we can combo this guy. He actually just... We got the ghosties going, and he actually did just flash. He should die. I'm going to press R. And, yep, he's dead. Finish him up. And we have exhaust for this guy as well. Thresh flashed into my exhaust. That is... You hate to see it. But yeah, that... Ooh, hello. That Event Horizon on Ezreal initially was pretty damn bad at me. I should have just placed it on top of him, but I guess I didn't have the reaction time to do so. No! I was going to try and block her there. I was so close to getting that, the pick with the wall there. But yeah, I just didn't have the reaction time to stun that Ezreal initially. Alright, let's just farm up this bot lane shenanigans. One more wave, it's coming, why not? And then we can get the Morellonomicon afterwards. Veigar's one of the few champions who can really get away with not really buying a lot of raw AP, obviously just because he gets it naturally with his Q passive. So the 45% CR is going to be really useful later into the game as well. What's our stacks at? 129, looking sexy. Alright, next up, I think we're just going to go for a death cap, because we want to just have... Now you can go for the raw AP. What I should clarify, Veigar doesn't need to get these big AP items early on. Obviously, later into the game, you're going to want to get that Void Staff, the Zonias, the Death Cap, things with a lot of AP on them, but you don't have to get them earlier like other mages. Normally you go mana item into a big AP item. You don't have to do that on Veigar just because you're scaling with your Qs and, you already have enough raw AP. But eventually you will want to pick up that Death Cap once you get all those stacks, because it is just juicy, juicy damage. Now what's happening with my team here? Okay. Well, they just got decimated, it appears. They invaded with negative vision, and Jace just got himself back into the game, so that's kind of lame. Alright, let's make a pick here. We're kicking this Jace's butt. Right when he walks right here. Alright, he's dead. Unless this is warded, then this is really awkward. But, I could have actually killed him there. I pussied out. Alright, that guy's a potato though, so we're just gonna walk it off. Yeah, I guess I could have killed him. I was just afraid of the Thresh there. But, just simply... Oh, he's dead! Wow! If I had maybe one more AP, I would have killed him there. I thought he actually legitimately killed himself there. Unlucky. Alright, let's just keep stacking, because that's all we know how to do, baby. Stacks on stacks on stacks. Alright, Ezreal off to the side. Dang, he was actually so close to dying there. That's so unlucky. Whatever. Is Ezreal BMing? Trying to go back. Oh, Bard, you're good? Okay, he's good. Let's go ahead and kill some Wraiths here, get some easy stacks. Boom, 2 stacks right there. Because they die 1 hit to our Q. We'll throw down the W, get this guy low. I don't even care for this stack. I just want him to die so I don't take as much damage. Clearing that. Clear that ward. Alright. 1250 is what I want to go back. I want to get a needlessly large rod here, just so we can get that AP. Just clearing that wave, keeping it shoved so we can potentially roam. Maybe make a pick on people here. You don't have anyone to follow up on that. That was way too aggressive. Hopefully Lee Sin should be able to... Yeah, he should be able to get out just fine. I'm going to go for the pick on this guy. Can we... Okay, force the flash. So easy force flash there. That's why Frostqueens is so dang strong as well. Just because if they get touched by that ghost, they're going to have to respect that or else they get caged and potentially killed. Irelia just literally going into their whole team. Damn, she's our most fed member and she just suicided, so... We're in a pinch right now as to what to do. Looks like they're just going to try and run at us. This guy doesn't have flash, and I was going to say if he got hit by that, well, we still kill him anyways. That was one of those where it's like, if it hits, oh my god, we're actually dead. Maybe? He's going to try and E after us. Let's just put that there. Nice. We should live, unless he has ult. I'm gonna try and watch him. Alright, we're running down. Okay, we're fine. Not even close, Ezreal. Oh my god. I've seen better alt predictions in my day. Who else died? Okay, we killed Echo as well. Not bad. So, was able to predict Ezreal Arcane shifting in there, and was able to get out of harm's way, luckily. That was close. I don't really need blue buff. I have 45% CDR already. I'm never really going to go so someone else can take it. But that is a nice flank TP from the Irelia, so that makes up for suiciding there. That's going to snag us 2 kills there. Can we potentially do Baron? I think we can. Irelia is full health, Bruiser build, so she can tank that. Let's go ahead and get some AP while we're waiting on the way. Just killing those small wraiths, helping us to do this a little bit quicker here. We can always send out our ghosties just to make sure no one is coming, but Echo did die earlier, so he's got to run all the way back from base. But we will send out these ghosties just to slow him. That is a good Bard ult to prevent them access, and we already get rid of the Baron here. So I'd like to see this guy oh, is he dead? Okay, well, that's Veigar in a nutshell. Doesn't matter if you have an ult that reverses time, because you can't reverse time if you did. And you did, son. So, I guess I'm just gonna one-shot that guy the rest of the game. Holy moly. 1700 is the dream, though. Let's go ahead and try and farm our way up to that 1700 dream. That'll get stunned, and hopefully I can get this gold. Yeah, buddy. Alright, 200 more gold, and we get that dream of the death cap. That's what it's called. Do I need to BM and take this? Oh, yes, we're so BM. Sorry, got decap. Oh, it's for the greater good, man. I got death cap because of it. Oh my god, 700 AP already. We are looking pretty nasty. 3, 2, and 4. Not really involved in a lot of kills at the moment, but we took the time to farm. We got second most farm in the game, second to Irelia. Now we got our stacks going, what, 180 already, so it's time to just one-shot everybody in the club. And we finally hit that critical mass point on Veigar 22 minutes into the game. So I will take that, and I will be happy with it. Alright, we'll start maxing the W now that we do actually have the death cap, so we want to get that huge damage combos here. But 4 points into the E will help us. Oh god, don't run into the turret. Okay, I had to flash out right there, or else we'd probably be dead, to be honest. And was able to sidestep the Thresh, so we got out of harm's way. That was very close to being a death for us, but we did barely sneak out of there. Alright, what can we do? There's a pink ward in there that needs to be killed, but I think Poppy's just gonna die. Let's just group with the team. I'll kill the pink ward later. Let's see if we can dunk someone. That is a good calling, hitting pretty much every charge of that there. Let's get this turret maybe. She's just gonna tank it. Okay. Nice. Still have our ult as well, so maybe they're not expecting me to have my ult still, so if anyone gets hit by... Oh, okay. If anyone gets hit by the stun... Oh, if I could hit a stun, they will die. But looks like we'll just settle for the inhibit and go back. Got a lot of low health bars here. I'm gonna be super greedy here. Let's see if someone just randomly paths away they shouldn't here. Maybe it's this Jace? I don't know. Nope. We're not... We're just gonna leave now, actually. They're respawning. I don't want to die. Give me that AP, though, on the little chickens. Boom. Okay. I'm gonna be super mean. I'm just gonna wait in a bush, man. Let's wait in a bush and one-shot somebody. Use this guy as the bait. Can we hit this stun? And he's just gonna get locked down on the wall, and we're just gonna blow everything on him. Oh, that's the game anyway. Man, why do I do this every time I play farming champions? I just farm up, and then right when I finally get big, they always press the surrender button. Come on, man. You can't let me have some fun. Let's take a look at the damage charts anyways, just to see. But don't forget, guys, about the little giveaways that I'm doing. Comment down below, as well as the stream. Damage wasn't really all there. I mean, we did spend 20 minutes amping up to actually do something, but still not bad. I mean, I think that's a pretty optimal build at the moment. I just don't think Veigar is that great at the moment. Obviously, he's great in mid to late game, but he's just so boring, man. It's a snowballing meta. I hate playing stuff that has to farm up, but yes, he can still one-shot people. Confirmed by that Echo. So, if you liked the video, go ahead and throw a like. I'll have all my other social media, such as Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook, as well as some masteries in the info box below. And as always, guys, I will see you all next time.